why are you running for Sunnyside School Board?
So one of the biggest reasons I'm running for the Sunnyside School Board is to give back to my community for the betterment of our students. Our students, they need to have the education that they deserve, because this world that they're going to be going into, they need to be college and career and life ready. And that's one of the mottos of the Sunnyside School District, is to have students be college, career and life ready. So me growing up in Sunnyside, being born and raised and putting my 3 kids through Sunnyside School District is my way of giving back to the community to ensure that the students going forward have the education that they deserve.
What are some of the issues you hope to solve if you are to be elected?
Some of the issues that we're actually dealing with right now, we're still trying to solve. Obviously, the budget. It's been talked about in many school districts. The state of Washington, we are in a budget crunch. I wouldn't say a crisis, but however, we are in a budget crunch, and we need to ensure that our budget is balanced every year. In the last couple of years, we've aimed to that focus, and then this year is actually the first year that we're going to be having a fully balanced budget. Going forward, we need to make sure that we're being very responsible with our expenditures and our revenues coming in to ensure that we have that resource available to our community of having a district that is going to be viable. We're not going to be going under because we're overspending money. We want to make sure that we're able to have that school district open for the community. Some of the other things that we're working on as well too, for issues wise, we're doing a lot of policy review. We've done some major policy reviews the last couple of years, and we continue to do that as more policies come out through the state of Washington. We're reviewing them, make sure they're applicable to our district, and make sure that they're viable, that we are able to do those things. So that's a couple of the things right there that we're working on. A few other things, we have a dual language program that we're trying to institute this next year tentatively. There's still some logistics issues that we're working on right now, and we might have to pause, and I say might in big quotations because we want to start it as soon as possible. The dual language program, to be able to offer students to be bilingual, biliterate, and I know one other school board member is wanted to have triliterate, where American Sign Language is taught too, which I think that's a great idea. So that's one of the other things we're working on. We have a family parent center that we're working on as well too, to actually have a physical spot for families to go to outside of the school building, outside of the district office, where they can go get support, go get trainings, go get information. There's a physical spot, so it's just not something that they're going to the school buildings for, where there's going to be a staffing at the family parent center able to support them in their needs.
Obviously this year with the Sunnyside School Board election looks a little bit different with redistricting, and now every single seat is up for election. How's that affected your strategy?
Not want to say it affected our strategy. You still need to work with the whole community regardless if they can or cannot vote for you. Even though you do represent only a single district, and only a single district can now vote for you, you still represent the community, and you still need to get their feedback on all the issues that are going on and get their insight to any problems that they foresee that you need to bring up to the table to talk and discuss with the board. So that is one of the bigger things right now, is just the main focus is that you have to work with the community, or I should say you should work with the community, but you only have a certain district that can actually vote for you in the election itself. It actually gives the district that's electing and voting more clarity to as well who's representing that district as well. Because I know in years past it's been confusing, who's representing my area, I'm voting for everybody, but who am I needing to go to for my direct representation?
What do you bring to the board?
Well, I have a background. I've worked for the same company for now 25 years. I have a background in business, and so numbers are really my kind of strategy where I work. I work in inventory management, so I'm looking at numbers, working at budgets, working at finances. So that is some of my talents that I'm able to bring to the board, is to look through the budget, look through numbers, and kind of notice those patterns, use some out of the box thinking about how we're actually doing the expenditures and what we're looking at for contracts, what we're looking at for things that the district is purchasing, finding new ways and betterment to be able to use our funds a lot better. I will have to say though, to my wife, she works in a neighboring school district, and she actually provides me some insight on some of the things that go on with school districts as well too. So I have somebody inside my household that I'm able to bounce ideas off with. She's the smartest person I know that works in the educational world, and I love her to death, and I'm just glad that I'm able to bounce these things off with her, and she gives me a counterpoint to ideas and helps me to think of other ways and use other methods of thinking instead of just a straight line approach.
All right, and then is there anything else you'd like to say?
I just hope that everybody comes out on November 4th and casts their vote. Thank you to all the community of Sunnyside for allowing me to serve for the last 4 years. Thank you to our levy voters who approved our levy this last year. That was a big deal for us. And then I just say vote for Steve Berg on November 4th.